Hi folks, in today's video I want to share some more additional specs of the Panasonic S1RII that is coming February 25. Also share the full specs of the new Zeiss O2's lineup for Canon RF, Sony E, Nikon Z mount, images, pricing, and also the full specs that's also coming. Also show you the teaser from Sigma that is quite promising. Probably there will be a very exciting lens. And also share some more additional info about the next announcement. And before all of that, I would appreciate if you would like this video. First of all, because today I will share the first video specs of the Panasonic S1RII. You will hear them on this channel for the very first time. Nobody else has the info, so I would appreciate if you take just 1 second to like this video so that I get promoted on the YouTube algorithm and not all the bigger channels that will copy my rumors after I posted this video. And moreover, if you don't want to miss any of the upcoming leaks, info and rumors, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification button to not miss them. Let's kick off with a small private note. As you can see here, the shelves are empty. I'm actually emptying my small apartment here in Merano because end of next week we're moving in a big apartment. And there I will finally have a corner, a spot where I can set up a proper mini YouTube studio. So that means I can finally have some proper lighting and some proper camera setup, and it will be no more so into the wild improvised video vlogger style. Maybe some of you will miss it, I don't think so, but this is one of the last videos I will do in that setup. Of course, now we have CP+, so this week there will be some more leaks and more videos, but we are nearly done here. So that was it. But the very important news of today is that finally we know what the Panasonic S1RII will be about, so what kind of specs to expect. Yesterday I made a video where I told you it would have a new 44 megapixel high-speed sensor, shoot 40 frames per second, 10 frames per second in mechanical shutter, 8 stops image stabilization, and with a price around $3,500. I have the pricing info in another currency. I made a rough estimate, so keep it in mind, this is not super accurate, okay? And what I was missing yesterday and finally I can share today are some of the video specs. So I'm going to share them to you right now. First of all, it can shoot 8K 30p, 4K 120p without crop. And the very interesting bit is that you can also do 8.1K open gate that will be released later with a firmware update. So this is not coming right from the start on February 25 with the camera. I don't know when it's coming, probably a couple of months later. I don't think it's a paid update. That would surprise me. You know, Panasonic sometimes does it. But 8.1 open gate is really great for filmmakers. So I think many out there will be very happy. I also got an info about the handheld high resolution mode. It can shoot 176 megapixel high-res images handheld by combining 8 images. So that's also a great feature. And as you can see from the specs, this is a camera that can do 3 things in one camera. High resolution images, 44 megapixel, high speed with 40 frames per second in electronic shutter, and super high video quality because 8K open gate is really amazing, and 4K 120 without crop. So it sounds like a camera that can do it all, jack of all trades, a sort of Canon R5 II, but on steroids, because it has some additional features, some things it can do better, and for pricing that is a much lower, nearly $1,000 lower, so $800, $1,000 lower. I think that's really a great camera you're getting for the price you pay for. And that's about it. I'm still working on other details of the camera, like the aspect of the camera and also some other features on the software level. I've been told there's some new features coming with this camera, so don't expect that this is all. There's much more with the camera that will be very exciting for some of you that are interested in this camera. Let me know in the comment section what you think so far about this camera, if you think it's a serious challenger to the usual Canon, Nikon, Sony full-frame cameras. And hopefully soon I can share also some images of the camera. If you happen to find them somewhere, you can always contact me using the email address here in the contact form. Contact form is anonymous, just use a nickname so that I can recognize in future. Everything you send helps me out, and use it also to share leaks, info, rumors about any manufacturer, so not only Panasonic, but also Sony, Canon, Nikon, OM Digital, Zeiss, Sigma, Tamron, and so forth. So everything, I collect everything that I make videos about every manufacturer, and I hope in time that I can become more reliable on different fronts, with different manufacturers. It would be nice also to share more Canon, Nikon rumors and so forth. And now let's move on to the next bits of news, because we finally have the images and info of the two Zeiss Otus lenses that will be announced on February 25. We are getting a 50mm 1.4 and the 85mm 1.4 for Canon RF, Nikon Z and Sony E mount. Those images have been leaked by a store, and you can see the UK pricing, which is between £2,100 to £2,300. Roughly, this means US pricing from 2005 or a bit more, but this is just a one-to-one conversion. Of course, you have to keep in mind that taxation is different in different countries. So, but I think the ballpark $2,500 is about right. Those are manual focusing lenses, of course, so you pay quite a lot for manual focusing lenses, but those are Zeiss, so they have the classic Zeiss rendering, high sharpness, and the color rendition from Zeiss, and all those lenses, not only 50 and the 85, but also the other Otus lenses that are coming down the road, including wide-angle lenses, will be consistent in the look. So that might be very helpful for people that switch often primes and don't want to have a different color rendition, sharpness, and 3D look. So, you know, the famous Zeiss 3D look. Somebody says that there's something like this, I don't know. But if you want that consistency, you will get it with the Zeiss Otus lineup. But yeah, you have to pay for in form of organs that you will have to sell to get those lenses, unless you're lucky enough to have the money. And now moving on, Sigma China did send out some invitation boxes, and on the boxes you can read that on February 25 at 7 p.m. Shanghai time, Sigma will have a product announcement event, and there is also a teaser text which says "Return and Restart, a soliloquy of the self, simple things and objects, a testament to mental power and composure." I don't know what it means, very super philosophical, no clue what this means. Maybe let me know in the comment system if you have any idea what's coming. There are rumors about Sigma announcing an 800mm 6.3 fixed lens telephoto prime for Sony E and Leica L mount. Still not 100% confirmed, but it seems like this could be announced. I don't think this is the stunning lens that Sigma SEO teased a couple of months ago, where they said they would make a telephoto lens that has never been made before. Sigma made a 800mm prime lens for DSLR many years ago, so this wouldn't be really a first. Maybe there's something else coming, but I don't know. I hope that in the next hours and days I can get some more info about the Sigma announcement. Just again, contact me if you have any info about what's coming from Sigma, but definitely we will get some new lenses on February 25. Today, Canon also announced a new V1 that's coming for the Asian market only, so US followers and European followers will not be able to buy this camera just yet. As you know, the fixed lens compact camera market is really booming, particularly in Asia, so that's why Canon probably has released the V1 only for that market. And the camera specs are 22 megapixel with a 1.4-inch CMOS sensor. You can read the full translated press text on mirrorlessrumors.com. I posted it there, so there you see all the details of the camera. But there's really no info if the camera will be sold outside of China, Japan, and some other Asian countries. Let's see what Canon will decide later. To wrap it up, here are the expected announcements for next week. Sigma will have an announcement February 25 at around 1 p.m. Berlin time, maybe for the new 800mm lens. Zeiss on the same day at 2 p.m. Berlin time will announce the new Otus lenses. Also on the same day, Panasonic 3 p.m. Berlin time, Lumix S1RII, and I don't know if there will be also a new lens announcement along the camera. Keep in mind, Panasonic will have a second camera announcement pretty shortly after in April. That's confirmed via trusted sources, so Panasonic is really on fire, and funny enough that they are the only company that will announce a full-frame camera at the CP Plus show. The day after, on February 26, Sony will announce the new 60mm 1.8 and 400-800mm G lens. The 60mm is priced at €999 and the 400-800mm G lens is priced at €2,999. Also, Cosina, Viltrox, Meica and other smaller Chinese manufacturers will have announcement between February 25 and February 26, so definitely stay tuned on all my websites, sonyalpharumors.com, forterumors.com, lrumors.com, fujirumors.com, mirrorlessrumors.com and so forth, to follow all those announcements. It will be very busy next week. So folks, again, that's it for today. Kindly remind you to again like this video so that slowly I get some visibility for all those videos that I publish online exclusively for you. And also subscribe and hit the notification button if you don't want to miss any of the upcoming rumors and hopefully also image leaks. So I'm waiting that sources will send me images of the Panasonic S1RII, but also of the Sony 60mm, which we haven't seen so far, and some other gear that might be announced at the CP Plus show. Okay, so stay tuned and I see you soon.